Hi guys, so I just finished my elf haul video, so hopefully it's uploaded by now. But I figured I'd do just a quick little Oscars recap because I'm a film student and I think that's very appropriate. But first I want to start with the Oscar red carpet. The reason why I'm looking over here is because look, I took notes on the Oscars. Yeah, I didn't do my homework, but I took notes on the Oscars. So I'm just like reading off my notes right here. So my favorites on the red carpet. Mila Kunis, I loved her purple gown, and it was kind of like a lavender. I really loved the color, and her great retro hairdo and makeup. I loved the whole look. Haley Steinfeld, I loved her look. She's young, 14. It was the first time at the Oscars. It was like very princessy. I think it was a Marchesa gown. It would just seem to fit her very well. And then I also loved Amy Adams in her dark blue, like sparkly, form-fitting gown. I didn't like her, she had like bright green jewelry on. It really did not match. I didn't like that, but I liked her gown. And then Scarlett Johansson, I don't like her as a person, but I really loved her whole outfit. Like the magenta-y purple, like lacy dress, and then her purple smoky eye and her messy hair. I loved the whole look. And then the red carpet thing that I watched, it was on ABC, and I don't know, what's her name, Maria Menounos? She was one of the people interviewing people. She's so stupid. I don't know why they keep hiring her, because she doesn't know how to interview anyone at all. Like for Haley Steinfeld, it was her first time at the Oscars, and she asks, she doesn't even ask Haley the usual questions. She just like says, oh, around the corner there's 500 members of the press, and how are you feeling? Are you very nervous? And she was like trying to psych her out, and I was like, what are you doing, lady? Like, why can't you just be like, oh, have fun, good luck? Or because that's how Haley was. She also said that to someone else. She just kept trying to psych everyone out, like all the young stars. I thought that was really weird. So then at the beginning of the Oscars, well, let's just say the Oscars last night, it was awful. It was really hard to get through. They were going for like the young hip feel. Like they kept saying hip, and no one even says hip anymore. So I don't know what that was about. But it just totally backfired, and it just bombed. Like the beginning of the Oscars, the transitioning was very weird. It was very awkward. Like, let's see, Anne and James were talking or something, and then all of a sudden it was a huge Gone with the Wind thing. And I get it, it was like a classic and everything, but I was like, why are we talking about Gone with the Wind right now? It really has nothing to do with anything. And then Kirk Douglas came out, and listen, I get it. He's a legend, great actor. He's like still really funny, but I kind of thought it was a little cruel, I guess you would say, to have him present one of like a major acting award, just because it was kind of hard to understand him. I mean, I know he's had a stroke, and I know he's like 94, he's an old guy, and he's a legend, so that's why we have him there, but he was kind of, I don't know. I thought he was funny, but also I was like, I can't understand half of what he's saying. He's kind of mumbling. So like, way to be really young and hip, have like a 94-year-old come out and present an acting award. Great job, Oscars. Then I noticed, one thing weird I noticed is that Gwyneth was in the first row, Gwyneth Paltrow. I understand she was going to sing later, but really, why was she in the first row? Like, I saw all these, like, people who are nominated, and then Gwyneth, and I was like, what is she doing there? Also Halle Berry, but I don't really hate Halle Berry. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow just seems to have, like, this entitlement. I don't know, I thought it was so weird, that she was just sitting in the front row. And then I really liked it when Russell Brand and Helen Mirren presented together. They were really funny. Like, they should have built up more on that. Like, they should have had more. It seems like in the past they had more, like, when people would come to, like, present together, they have, like, a good chemistry going, a good, like, line to say. But last night, it just totally fizzled and didn't work. I was very glad that Christian Bale won for The Fighter. I was also more relieved to realize he's not actually losing his hair. Because if you recall in The Fighter, he plays someone who was like kind of around his age, but still around his age, but still like they made him, I don't know how they did it, but it looked like he was like losing a lot of his hair, and then nope, he shows up last night, full head of hair. Again, and Melissa Leo, she won supporting actress for The Fighter. I thought she was great in the movie, and but I hated her outfit last night. Her dress was way too papery, and it didn't seem to flow with her. And then also, her nude lip just made her look really old. I don't know who and then her hair was really messy. It was like falling out of this bun. It was a disaster. And then, like, when I saw it, because I remember seeing her at the Golden Globes, and I was like, oh, she looks so young. And then I saw her in The Fighter, and I was like, she looks so old. I was like, good to know that she looks so beautiful and young, you know, in real life. And then she showed up at the Oscars. I was like, no, she looks like her character. So that's not so great, but glad she won. Um, and then the person who won, well, I remember Obama was there. Well, why was he there? I can't really remember. He was like, saying what his favorite song was. He, like, there was a clip of him saying it. Again, weird. We don't really need the president butting in at the Oscars, but because the president is associated with a lot of the actors and the actors love him, I guess that's why he was there. Still a little weird. I don't hate Obama. I mean, I totally love him, but I just thought it was weird that, like, why are we asking his opinion on this? Doesn't he have, like, world problems to solve? And then short live action. I don't really pay attention to these kind of things, but I loved the guy who won. He was so humble, and he was like, he was a film student. He just seemed so excited, and he thanked his mom for doing craft services. Like, that was a great moment. He had a big fro, if that maybe that will ring a bell. Loved it. And then, of course, I loved the whole, they auto-tuned all the words to, or some of the words to some of the big movies, like for Harry Potter, and it was Tiny Ball of Light, and they did, Eclipse, and it was So Glad He's Got a Shirt Off, or I don't know, So Glad He Doesn't Own a Shirt. It was very good. I loved it. It was hilarious. And then Oprah comes out, and she looks gorgeous. Oh my god, I loved her dress. It was so dark at the top, and then it, like, gradually got down. As it got down, it, like, sparkled more and more. It was really, really dark, and it was, like, really, it was, like, a beautiful corset, and she had, like, the biggest, most distracting chest of the night besides Jennifer Hudson. Like, I don't know what that was all about, because everyone else was all covered up, and then all of a sudden here comes Oprah, and then there's Jennifer Hudson, and that's all I'm paying attention to. And then also, did you notice when Oprah was talking, like, they showed Joel and Ethan Coen, and I'm not sure which one. One of them was, like, intently listening, and he was, like, nodding and very interested, and the other guy was, like, picking his teeth or something. He was, like, totally not paying attention. I was like, there's a camera on you. I just thought that was hilarious. So, yeah, he was not paying attention to Oprah's seriousness about documentaries and how they affect our lives. But, overall, I think the Oscars were a total bust. I think the best ones were, like, 2009, I think. I mean, I thought we had really great movies to choose from, all 10 of the best nominated movies. I mean, I rooted for them all. They were all really great. But the hosting, no. I'd rather have one host, and I'm going to say it, I would rather have an old guy. Not Kirk Douglas. But, I don't know, bring back Billy Crystal. He's always good, right? I know one's, like, Ricky Gervais, I loved his Golden Globes. But now everyone's scared of him. But, I mean, come on, Anne Hathaway, I love her. James Franco, I love him. But really, together, it did not work. It was not funny. It was totally boring. And let's just face it, the real star of the night was Botox. I mean, everyone had got their Botox on, which was good, except for Melissa Leo, because she looked really old. But other than that, yeah, the Oscars were pretty terrible. So I hope you like my Oscar recap, to end it on a high-ish note. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye.